All right, here's a lesson on Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. We're gonna have a G chord to start, and you could do whichever G you like. But it's basically a strum of like 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, so it's like 4 times of that for the intro. You could also do it like this with this 5, 4, 3, 3. And then the verse. Now the verse is going to have an interesting thing. So if you want to do it the really cool way, you can do that kind of G chord and G, A sharp, B, because we're going up to a B. Now you could do it the easy way. Just go to a B chord here. And if that one's tough, you could even do B7. C, going back to A. So our chords there are G to B or B7, probably B, and then C to A. So if you wanted to do it with the moving, chromatic moving chords. So I'm basically doing a chord in the 3rd fret, and then going 3, 5, 6, 7. Strum that a little bit, and then 8, 8, 7, 6, 5. Same shape the whole time. Okay, so once again, the easier way to do that would be like, don't worry about the bum, 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 all that. Just go G to the B, and then the C, down to A, and G. You could go B7 if you like that better. And then C down here, this open C, to the A. Okay, so the verse is G, a bump, 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 B, and then C, dum, 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 A. So G to B, C to A. Pretty easy, right? Okay, so then we get to the chorus, and we got G down to E major. And you could, if you wanted to, even go like a... if you wanted to add some more movement to your chords and stuff. So we got G down to E. That G to E will happen twice. And then we're going to have G up to A. And that one's more on a downbeat. So this is more of a G to A, and then G back to E. And like I say, those things are optional. You could just kind of go dun, 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 dun. And how you hit that E a little ahead of its new measure downbeat can be very subtle too. So like, doesn't have to be like all the time like a chicum. Okay, so anyway, so that's the verse. G to B, C, down to A. Let's try to count that in. 2, nice and slow. 2, 3, 4. So you see when you get to that one, bum, 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 da, dum, dum, dum. So you got to fill a little more space in that measure there. Dum, 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 dum. And then 8. Same rhythmic thing as far as filling the space at the end of that. So let's try that again. 2, 3, yeah. Then we got the chorus, G, down to E. Now if we wanted to play that without all those changes, G to the E without all that moving. G up to the A, and wait to hit that A on a downbeat, and G to the E. Okay, then we got a bridge. We're gonna go G, D, C. Okay, so one thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go to G to D to C. But when we hit that C, it's gonna be kind of on an upbeat. So it's gonna be like. And sometimes the downstroke is still on an upbeat. You know, it's all about the timing of 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. We do that again. G, D, C on the upbeat. Now this time we're gonna go G, D, C on the downbeat. So we don't hit that upbeat to the G, and then we're gonna go F, 2, 3, 4, D. So that bridge again was G to D to C, and the C is on the upbeat, and we do that twice. And again. Now this third time we hit the C on the downbeat. Back to G, and then we have F, 2 to D. And then we're back to a verse. And if you have trouble with that big chord right there, you could think about this smaller version of this chord. So you just need these 2 barred down here in the 3s, and then get a 4 over here. And then go up 2 frets. And then 1 at a time right there. And then go up 1. And then all those in a row there. You could also make it simple and just go these 2. And then your chorus would be G to E, and then G to A, and then G to E again. So lots of different ways to do it. You don't always have to do all of the notes of these big chords if they give you some trouble. Let's look at the bridge one more time. G, D, C. And then C later that time, back to G. And then F to D. Okay, so basically the song goes intro, so you got 4 bars of intro, then you get into the verse. And of course that goes twice, and then our chorus again is G to E, G to E, G to A, and then G to E again. So and you can kind of hit those sort of on an upbeat, bum bum. And then this next one, very straight, up to the A. They purposely did that one a little bit different. And then we just went over the bridge. Now let's look at this last thing. So we have this cool little whistle solo. So what we got there is the 12 up to the 15. We got a nice slide there. Back to the 12, and then 10 to 12 on the second string. Then we're going to take this down to the 10th fret. So I like to use that ring finger to go back and forth. So it's a slide up 10 to 12, and then back to 10, and then it's a 12 to 10 slide to the 8. and you do it again. And you end with this 10 to 12 to a little 10 there. Once again, we start 12 to 15, and then 12, and then 10 to 12 in the second string. And then we move down here to get ready to do the slide. And that's 10 and 12 and 8. And it happens twice in a row, and then we got this. And that's our last thing, 10 to 12 in the second string, to 10, 10. And it happens a few times, and they fade out the song at that point. All right, thanks for watching. Welcome to Damon's Baritone Uke Joint. This has been Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. And there's a lot of super tasty like guitar fills all through that song. If you listen to that song again, you're going to hear them all over the place. If anybody's interested, we can dive into those guitar fills as well, because they all fit right here on this baritone ukulele. All those licks can be learned on this instrument as well. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you soon.